This is TDX, and this is also TDX. But in 2D. This is a fan game currently being made by Mr. Donut, another content creator, and he's given me a lot of leaks to show you guys, and he's even allowed me to sit with him for a Q&A to ask him some questions about the game.
So I have, I think, confirmed towers.
So let's start with the leaks first. Okay, I see. This is pretty cool. We have Refractor, Ranger, John, and Slammer all right here. These guys look pretty neat. I'm guessing that this might be for selection icons or something. Next, we got these pretty cool looking zombie sprites, good assortment here, and then some really cool looking ranger sprites, animated and idle. We also got some cool icon images for Shotgunner, Laser Gunner, Commander, Zed, which is being remade, Scarecrow, Grenadier, XWM, and EDJ. I also don't know what these are for, but they look like icons, so, you know, that makes sense. I was also given this sprite of what looks like to be a Mr. Donut tower or skin. Does this mean skins will be in the game as well? And finally, the concept image of Dr. Xenon's chat box. But honestly, I think it's going to look a lot different in game, which will be pretty interesting. Now, after looking all this over, I called Mr. Donut for a Q&A and asked him a few questions. Let's see what he had to say. Oh, hello.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? So I just wanted to, ask you some questions about the TDX 2D game you guys are coming up with.
Yeah, of course. What do you want to ask? I don't want to spoil too much, so I hope these questions aren't like crazy.
Yeah, okay. They're not that crazy. So the first question I want to ask is, well, I know you're not going to add every single tower from the game because that'd be kind of crazy, but what towers are you thinking of adding for right now?
So I have, I think, 5 confirmed towers that are going to be out in the game. I do want to say that I'm not sure about all these towers are going to be added. Some towers are going to be like too hard to like code in. Like, I'm not sure about Ghost. I feel like Ghost would be like really weird to add into the game. Since the game's gonna be like kind of like Plants vs Zombies, I want to have some plants as towers. I wanted each category to be like filled in. So for like the pea shooter, right? That'd be Ranger. He'd be like the early game guy. He's gonna start off with like a simple burst attack, and then eventually be able to detect stealth. For Juggernaut, he's gonna basically be like the big DPS guy. For Hordes, it's gonna be Shotgunner. For like the Walnut, right? Like a tank, it's gonna be Slammer. I don't plan for her to be like very good on defense. I feel like she's just gonna be like a tanky guy. And for like the main support DPS, I want there to be a Laser Gunner. So those are the 5 confirmed towers right now. I probably will add like one more after like those 5 towers, but that's what's confirmed right now.
What about like medic or something to be able to heal certain?
I'm not sure about medic.
You know what I mean?
I don't have any plans for him right now, but I'll think about it in the future.
Okay. And what game modes are you thinking of like recreating, sort of? Or I know you probably can't share all of it, but like, is there anything in specific you want to recreate for now?
I want to at least get I want to get the 4 game modes obviously in the game in like their own way, but the game is not going to release with any mode but easy mode. And so that there's more to do in the game, I want to add challenges. So one challenge I do plan is all stealth. So it's going to be like its own wave structure with like enemies from like the game modes, but everything's going to be stealth,
Okay,
There's going to be other challenges, but that's all I have planned for right now.
Does that mean that you're going to add like 2 paths for each like tower, if that makes sense?
No, each tower is only going to have 1 path, but there will be special towers that are going to be called heroes, which will have both paths.
Oh,
and
cool.
also alongside like passive and special abilities.
Okay. Since it's more of that Plants vs Zombies style, how many maps are you thinking of adding? I know they're probably mostly like decorational, but what maps are you thinking of recreating?
I don't have any maps planned right now that I want to recreate. But there will be certain maps that will have like special gimmicks that you can play on, and only certain maps that have like special like capabilities will be added. So if there's like a map that has like a lot of water, maybe like half the map will be gone and you can't place anything on those tiles, but enemies can walk on the water. You know what I mean? That could be like Danger Beach or something.
That's a good idea. I think that's fun. Maybe like oil rig would be a good tutorial or something.
Maps will vary in length, so there's gonna be obviously easy, hard, and impossible maps. I'm actually not sure about impossible maps, but there will be easy, medium, and hard. I think impossible maps will just be like as like a challenge, you know. I feel like there'll be like one map that's like a challenge, like I mentioned earlier about the all stealth. So probably like asteroid, or really any impossible map. It's gonna be like a challenge. It's like a real mode.
Okay. Well, it's pretty good. I hope to see that this gets like really successful and stuff, you know, in its own way.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Of course.
I definitely will have fun in development. I'll update you with more sneak peeks later.
Of course. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you another time.
See you another time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And one final thing. This game is doing very well so far, but it needs some funding to speed up the progress. Of course, the game will be free when it releases, but if you want to help support the project, go check it out in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more.